Okay, hello, my dear.
Hello.
How are you today?
Normally.
Normal?
Normal.
You look sad, tired.
Not.
No?
Just sunny, maybe.
Обаче нещо ме пращиш, шуми.
Не знам защо.
Я виж, там штръкни хубаво.
Така?
Yes.
Добре.
Okay.
Съм го сложила.
So, what's the problem?
A bad weather.
Bad weather. Yes, it's like London. Okay, and you don't feel good in this weather.
Normally.
Yeah, no, nobody feels like that. So that's why English people are so conservative because of the weather.
Maybe.
Okay, let's talk today about something that is, they have good weather. China.
Ох, Боже! Или е
Yes.
China, или
Yes.
коронавирус.
Yes, it is China, but not the virus. This is China, and we will talk about something that is, well, quite important for people because, they in business, yes. They use China a lot, especially young people. They do their internship there. What is internship? When you finish university, when you graduate or you finish the second year, you go in the summer to work for a company to do some internship, to practice what you have learned. What do you think?
Да, това са някакви... This is maybe some...
What?
International team?
No, internship, staž. Internship. So there are special programs, and when young people, young professionals go and do their internships in China, it impresses employers. Let's see why. Could you please read?
Okay. What is the most important information in your CV? Your school or university? Your degree subject?
Degree subject?
Образователен ценз, може би.
No, degree subject. Това ти е специалността. Degree subject. Специалност в университета.
В университета само.
В смисъл, основният предмет, който си изучавал в университета, това е, идеята, това ти е специалността. Okay, your grades?
Your grades. The answer is none of this.
None of these.
None of this.
Какво значи none of these?
Нито един.
Yes, none of these.
According to the Confederation of British Industry, 20%, 80% of employers first look at the experience and skills you acquire on an internship.
Internship, yes. You acquire skills. Write it down, please. To acquire skills. Придобивам умения. To acquire skills. You gain knowledge. To gain knowledge. But you acquire skills. So these are collocations. These are phrases. And you need to remember. Write down also to gain knowledge. Придобивам знания. But acquire skills. Right. Work experience.
is now an essential part of a university education, but competition for places in Europe and the USA is
Fierce.
fierce. So more and more students are doing their internships in China.
All right, what is fierce competition? It means very big. It means people are fighting for it. Fierce? Ужесточен. Fierce. Write it down, please. Fierce competition. Жесток, свиреп, ужесточен. Такава
Как се
конкуренция.
превежда точно с...
Конкуренция. Свирепа конкуренция. Okay, fierce competition. As they say in English, dog eat dog. Ядат се като кучета. As the second biggest economy,
In the world, China has lots of opportunities for interns to acquire experience.
You acquire skills, you acquire experience.
Да.
It also
offers the chance to learn a new language and to demonstrate the ability to live and work in a different culture. It was very difficult to find an internships in the UK, says Shaw Duggan, a graduate in business studies, so I decided to go to
Shanghai.
It was the best decision of my life. After a year in China, I'm more independent, more confident, and better at working with people who are different from me. When I came back to London, I had 3 interviews. In each one, we talked about my experience in China for most of the time, and all 3 companies offered me a job. So, how difficult is it to live and work in China? Julia Barton works for an agency that sends students to work in multinational firm in Beijing. They are 4 essential skills for working across cultures. First of all, you need intercultural sensitivity. That easy to say.
That is to say,
the ability to use things in different ways and to understand how your own culture values are different from other people's. A second important skill is managing uncertainty.
What is uncertainty?
Uncertainty.
Certain. What is certain? Are you sure? Yes, I'm certain.
Сигурен.
Сигурен. Uncertainty?
Несигурен.
Несигурност. Write it down, please. Uncertainty. Barton? Barton?
Barton gives the classic example of attitude to time. Americans and the British always want quick decisions, but Asians generally prefer to take more time rather than make the wrong decision. Multicultural teams Multicultural teams need to be patient and live with uncertainty. Thirdly,
Thirdly,
successful
interns.
interns adjust their communication to the local staff. Chinese organizations are
Hierarchical.
hierarchical, says Duggan. Everyone respects the boss. You need to think carefully before you speak and to be diplomatic. The fourth skills that impresses
employers
is the ability to build relationships between people from different cultures. Sandra Kay describes her experience in Beijing. In China, team spirit is very important. We always had lunch together, and we often went out together after work. Now I work in an international team in Paris, and I encourage everyone to do things together. My manager is impressed because the working environment is friendly and productive.
Right, very good. So what do you think of this trend? Do you think it's good? Do you think that people who have done some work in China, they should be preferred to people who, let's say, worked in England or?
I don't know in other country, but in China, actually, there is a good experience with work with students and internships.
Interns.
There are very good idea how work people together and how understand each other.
How to
understand each other.
Yes.
And I like what I listen now.
What I read. So, do you think that in Bulgaria also employers would prefer people who have done internship in China or in some Asian country, or they would prefer someone who has done internship or some job in Europe or the USA?
I don't know because I'm a different generation.
Okay.
But I'm not sure that Bulgarian employer is too positive and successful like Chinese. Not successful, you understand me, предприемчиви, дълновидни.
Okay, try to explain. They have a good strategy.
I think Bulgarian employers don't mind for people, for team, about team, about work.
They don't pay much attention. They don't pay much attention. To pay attention. Обръщам внимание. To pay attention. To. They don't pay attention to their staff, their employees.
Да.
Okay. So you think that, let's say, young people, they cannot learn very good practices in Bulgarian businesses? Is that what you say?
I think Bulgarian students is more
What?
идва ми moving, но не е moving. They don't afraid to
They
turn.
are not.
They
are not. Mhm.
They
are not afraid. Afraid е прилагателно.
They are not afraid to turn the new opportunity to work.
I didn't understand. What do you mean turn?
Намирам.
To find.
To find.
To find new opportunities.
New opportunities. I think they their self, сами, alone.
Чакай сега, не превеждай. They what? They find opportunities alone.
They find this opportunity alone.
Okay, but let's say young people, they have been to China or to Europe to do their internship. Which one do you think Bulgarian employers would prefer?
I think Europe, because
Europe, yes. Why?
It is closer.
Closer, okay, because we know more about European business.
Yes.
Maybe, do you think Bulgarian employers are racist? Do you think they somehow they have bad attitude to China, Chinese business?
No. I think they just not understand. Not now.
They don't understand.
They not don't understand, and they
What?
Не познавам.
Don't stop. Try to say it in a different way.
Don't want.
They don't want what?
Chinese, Asian opportunity, life, culture, business.
Even though there are many Chinese goods in Bulgaria, many Chinese products.
Yes, I think more people show the interest about China, about Vietnam, about Asia.
Okay, and do you think that the image of China is in Bulgaria or in Europe is somehow not very good because of cheap products?
No. I think they are cheap products and very rich products.
Very high quality.
High quality.
Or very expensive.
Both.
But usually we don't see high quality Chinese products in Bulgaria. Why?
Because Bulgarian customers is not so they can't opportunity to pay
they don't have the opportunity.
They don't have opportunity to pay the high
prices.
Yes.
Обаче как беше богат?
Рич беше, а другото беше много интересно.
What?
Уе
Where?
е well, wealthy.
Wealthy. Write it down again. Wealthy. They're not so wealthy to buy expensive products.
Богат.
Богат, заможен.
Заможен.
Right. Let's answer a few questions, please.
Where is the internship? No?
No,
Would you like to
yes.
to do an
It's
internship?
not exactly about you, but let's talk about, let's say, your daughter. Your daughter, she started her own business, but how did she start? Did she start working for somebody before that, or she started directly with her own business? She worked for someone. So
she worked for someone.
yes.
First of all,
how did they choose her? Did she do any internship? Did she
No.
have any experience? How did they choose to employ her?
I don't know.
They didn't
Maybe by internet, I don't know.
Okay, and what do you think the employer, why did the employer choose her?
This is very interesting question for me, because
I know she's the best, she's the cleverest, okay, but why did the employer choose her?
She's clever girl, yes.
Yeah, but how can somebody who doesn't know her?
But there are many intelligent young girl, yes, girl. But I want to think that her employer take her.
Hired
her for herself.
Okay, but yes, how did the employer know what she could? Because she didn't have experience. She didn't have any career.
I think she did something.
Some internship.
Maybe.
Yeah, usually they do.
Maybe some products. I remember that.
So,
but they.
Yeah. They what?
They wouldn't grade with her.
Sorry?
Добре. She had... Не мога да го кажа.
Окей, я да опитаме.
This employer...
Какво искаш да кажеш?
Will be agree with her. Wouldn't agree.
Agree? В смисъл?
With her. Ами харесваше я.
The employer liked her.
Боже, това like.
The employer liked
The employer like her.
Yes, of course. I'm sure, but you know, when you employ somebody, you need to see what they can do. So usually internship is a good idea. And do you think, maybe for your granddaughter, when she is almost ready with her university studies, do you think it's a good idea to pay an agency to organize an internship?
Yes.
Why?
Because I like to study.
Okay.
And I think that it's a good idea for everyone, especially for young people. And when communicate with different people, I feel so rich and I feel so.
Yeah, but that was not my question. My question was, would you pay an agency to organize an internship?
Yes.
Quite often young
Why?
people go and they Google and they try to find a company that they like. Why would you prefer an agency to do that?
Because maybe the agency know where is the place, who is the the firm where
good
people,
reputation.
good reputation, where they will be live, not live, wife, Boże, live, yes, in the house, in the place where they sleep, they stay.
Yes, their accommodation.
Accommodation, and it's easier a way to find
internship.
Internship.
Yes, it's usually easier because they have their channels, they have their experience.
Yes, but I think a lot of people take a loan.
Yes, they usually try. Good. So, yeah, you did a good job. Even though, I don't know why, but you seem to start translating again. That's not a good idea. You are very good when you just speak and you don't try to find a word. Just speak and say what you want to say without so much focusing on the exact word.
Yes, but today was very strange
I
day
know, it's
for
because
me.
of the weather.
Because the weather, because my my feelings, my body feels different. I don't know, but
and your English feels different too.
This day it's not very successful for me.
No. Okay,
No.
so I think it's time for you to go and watch a film and maybe have a glass of wine.
Glass of wine. It's very good idea.
Yeah, I think it will work well.
Yeah.
And maybe a big cup of tea with a little rum.
Oh, I like tea with rum.
You can try.
Or tea with cognac.
Okay, so choose what you want, and next week you will tell me how it worked on you.
Okay.
Not a very good day for talking about business, right?
Okay.
Ah, okay, you're ready anytime.
Why not?
Of course. So thank you, my dear. You did a good job. So I will see you next week. Have a nice weekend and stay safe.
The same to you and
Thank
your
you. Bye.
family.
Thank you.